Hello, and welcome to Season 2 of the Elephant Tales podcast, where we'll be diving into stories by kids for kids. A warm welcome to all of our new listeners, and to those of you who've been following us since Season 1, welcome back. This season, we will be taking a journey through perspectives. Today, we're moving at a snail's pace to our final but no less spectacular topic, Canterbury snails. Inspired by the classic Canterbury Tales, this all-snail cast slimes its way through the stories they experience on their expeditions. Our next storyteller comes from a group of snails leaving their swamp in search of a beautiful garden. Along the way, they kick off a storytelling competition. Eletrize the snail steps up with a tale full of heart. In this episode, hear Eletrize's story about Scarlett the snail, who saves the Rainbow Snail Village and uncovers its hidden secrets. With twists, turns, and plenty of surprises, you won't want to miss it. Let's give a round of applause to Eletrize the snail.
Eletrize's story by Serena Choi. Leaves dropped down from a tree while Scarlett the wild snail wandered in the grass. She had a shell as white as snow and a light brown body. A glowing rainbow magically appeared and stood in front of her. What? How? I've never seen a glowing rainbow before. How did it suddenly appear here? Silver glitter floated down from the sky, making a trail leading to the rainbow. Scarlett curiously followed it, and more glitter started floating down. Scarlett kept following it. A while later, she found that she was on top of the rainbow. Scarlett's jaw dropped. How am I standing on a rainbow? She saw a sign that said, Rainbow Snail Village. A golden gate was next to the sign. Scarlett cautiously opened it. The view she saw was stunning. There were shell-shaped rainbow houses, lots of scrumptious snail food on picnic tables, and the snails' shells were all rainbow-coloured. It was a snail's dream. Once Scarlett stepped inside, a snail wearing a black suit slid towards her and said, Welcome to Rainbow Snail Village. I am the mayor of the village. What's your name? Scarlett replied, I'm Scarlett. Well, hello, Scarlett. You can be the new resident of the village. Do you want to live here? Oh, of course, this valley looks like a snail's dream. Yes, it is. Everyone here is very kind. Here are the keys to your house. Ask a snail to help you find your house. They'll know all the places here. I will host a party tomorrow to welcome you here. The whole village will be here. See you tomorrow. Scarlett wandered around and found a friendly snail farmer. He had a shovel beside him, and he wore a hat. Hi, he said. I'm Tim the farmer. Are you new here? Scarlett replied, Yes, I am. Would you mind showing me where Rainbow Shell House number 082 is? Of course I don't mind. It's actually next to the peaceful lakes. It's very beautiful. Scarlett and Tim made their way to an elegant shell-shaped house. After Tim left, Scarlett explored her new house. It had 2 floors, and the second floor was a small balcony with lots of flowers. Inside was a pink bed, a wooden table with a bowl of fruits on it, a fireplace, some chairs, and a television. Scarlett was happy and loved the place, so she decided to take a nap on her new bed. A while later, Scarlett woke up and heard a knock at the door. Then she looked out of the window and realised that it was night. She quickly grabbed a berry from the fruit bowl and went outside. A monster was right outside. It had red eyes, horns on its head, and a furry body as black as coal. The mayor was there and said to Scarlett, Scarlett, the monster behind me is attacking us. It's from upside down town, which is under the rainbow, so the town is turned upside down. All the villagers there are scary monsters. They are jealous of us because we're on top of the rainbow. So they're attacking us! Please help us! Oh, of course I'll help. We can try to defeat them by fighting. Do you have any swords? The mayor got some swords and the whole village, including Scarlett, started fighting. But right before they could attack, the monster swallowed 20 snails. Scarlett was terrified, but the mayor said that the monsters didn't have teeth and they couldn't hurt them. And the snails were not dead, but they were just stuck in the monster's stomach. Then Scarlett tried another plan. She said to the monsters, "Hi, can you please forgive us? We can be friends and you could come and play with us." The monster did not care and kept on destroying the village. The mayor rushed back to his office and he was so scared that he'd forgot about Scarlett. So Scarlett went to the library next to her to hide. Scarlett didn't feel very sad, but she knew that the mayor was very scared. She found a book that was called How to Defeat Monsters. She opened it and found a page that said, "How to Defeat the Upside Down Town Monster." Scarlett's jaw dropped and her eyes scanned the page as fast as she could. A while later, "Oh," she said to herself, "I have got to get a special gem from the forest to make the monsters go away. I must tell the mayor now." Scarlett ran out of the library and rushed into the mayor's office. "Ah," the mayor said. "Hi, Scarlett, what happened?" Scarlett told the mayor about the gem, and the mayor understood what they needed to do. They rushed into the forest. Once they arrived, the mayor was shivering in fear, and even his shell was blue. Scarlett was not as scared as the mayor because she was brave. But being scared made sense, as the forest was very dark and scary. It was also way bigger than an average forest. Despite their fears, Scarlett and the mayor slowly walked into the forest. About 5 minutes later, a tiger appeared. It was not a normal one. It was a poisonous tiger that had dark brown stripes and black fur. The mayor said to Scarlett, "This forest is called the Mysterious Woods, so there are lots of very strange animals." Scarlett whispered to the mayor, "Oh no, we're in big trouble now." The mayor replied, "Don't worry, I have a plan." Scarlett raised her antennae as if they were eyebrows. "So, you see that dead bird over there?" said the mayor. "Go pick up the bird, then throw it into the steep hole over there." Scarlett started to understand his plan and did what he said. After they held the bird up with all their might, they threw it into the steep hole, and the scary tiger jumped into the hole to get the bird. "The tiger's trapped," Scarlett said. "You're so smart." The mayor thanked Scarlett and continued on the journey of finding the gem. Suddenly, they saw a light blue glow coming from a gem a few inches away. It still took a while for them to go a few inches, as they were snails. A while later, they found the gem. "Wow, this is the same gem I saw in the book," said Scarlett. Then they quickly rushed back to the village, and Scarlett held the gem as high as she could. The monsters quickly ran back to their town. "Hooray!" exclaimed the village. Then the village held a celebration ceremony and thanked Scarlett. Tim, the farmer, said, "Thank you for saving our village. Here are some fresh berries as a present." He gave her some red berries, and Scarlett was over the moon. After the ceremony, Scarlett remembered that some of the snails were in the upside-down town monster's stomach because she saw fewer snails in the village. She quickly rushed to the bottom of the rainbow by riding a small snail car, bringing the gem with her in case the monsters wanted to eat her. She thought, "It's very weird being upside down. It feels uncomfortable. It's like being in another dimension." Hopefully, the monsters wouldn't mind being upside down as much as before after we get the gem. She slowly entered the town and realised that the town was colourless. Everything was grey and the houses were shaped like horns. Scarlett felt uncomfortable, as she was very used to things that were more colourful. Suddenly, she saw a rainbow shell-shaped house. It looked exactly like the ones in Rainbow Snail Village. She went inside and what she saw was stunning. It was a snail from Rainbow Snail Village. Hi, aren't you from the Rainbow Snail Village? Hi, I'm Heather. Yes, I was from the Rainbow Snail Village until the witch came. A witch? Scarlett said. It all started a few months ago, when it was still Rainbow Snail Village. And yes, this place is connected to Rainbow Snail Village. Anyways, an evil witch came and turned all the snails into evil monsters. I managed to escape and run back to my house and locked myself in there so the monsters can't eat me. Scarlett interrupted. What? Then why doesn't the mayor know? The witch wiped out all the other villagers' memories, including the mayor's. The witch also turned our town into an evil town. She did this to us because she couldn't wreck yours. It turns out that Peaceful Lake at your village is magical and it is witch-proof. Well, what can we do to turn the monsters and the town back to normal? Scarlett asked Heather. Only a drop of water from the Peaceful Lake will turn it back to normal. I learnt this from a library book, said Heather. Then let's go, said Scarlett. Scarlett and Heather went back to Rainbow Snail Village and explained the whole situation to the man. Then they collected the water from the Peaceful Lake and brought it back to Upside Down Town. Once the water touched the ground, the whole Upside Down Town turned back into Rainbow Snail Village. Every monster turned back into snails. Hi! What happened? Said all the snails. The transformation went from Green Street, which was on the left, to the Harmony Stream, which was on the right. The mayor were there as fast as he could, then immediately ordered one of the builders to make a bridge to connect both places. The mayor also called the snail wizard to make a potion to make the town witch-proof. A few days later, Scarlett was the new mayor. Scarlett said to the mayor, Thank you so much for letting me be the mayor, but why did you want to give the job to me? Well, said the old mayor, you helped me and the village defeat monsters, even though we found out that the Upside Down Town was also Rainbow Snail Village. I also want to experience the life of a normal villager. Today, Heather is Scarlett's best friend, and Tim the farmer has a very successful business in farming, and the mayor is enjoying being a normal villager. Scarlett's new home is now Rainbow Snail Village, and she has a very joyful life.
If you're enjoying this podcast, make sure to listen to our other episodes and check us out on elephantcommunitypress.com, Facebook, or Instagram. This episode also has additional content, so make sure to check out the exclusive interview with the author of the story. Tune in next time!